they want me that bad, they'll leave a message. Okay, so Patrick's figure 4. Athlete's going to be supine. We're going to put him like this. I'm going to put one hand on the opposite ASIS and one hand on the knee, and I'm going to basically push them apart. So it's going to feel really good as a stretch.
We try to do those stretches like for soccer, like this and then bend down. But it always ends up hurting my knees.
Garrett cried on this last year, so it's okay. But yeah, this is all we're doing. Is we're applying gentle pressure. It's going to be a stretch.
Gentle pressure.
I literally, guys, I'm barely pushing down on Scott right now.
She's pushing like softly.
Yeah, it was very gentle.
You said it this sad.
I told y'all my glutes are tight.
Like whenever I would do this at the collegiate level, like that was gentle. Like with them, we were like spreading them, like feeling like a wishbone. I was getting ready to crack them, and they were like, "Keep going." I'm like, "Ah." Trendelenburgs, you're gonna stand up for this stuff.
Oh.
Move this guy. All right, stand facing Grace. Trendelenburgs, athlete is gonna stand with his weight evenly distributed.
Evenly distribute your weight, sir.
Okay, shoulder width apart. I'm going to sit or stand behind them, and all I'm going to do is ask them, and we got to make sure we can see their back, so I would ask them just to pull their shirt up a little bit. No, you're fine. You're fine. And all I'm going to do is tell them to go ahead and I'm going to put my hands on his PSIS, which is the back side, and I'm going to ask him to raise this leg up like your knee to your chest, and then hold it.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, and then do it on the other side. Very graceful, Scott. So the whole thing we're doing with these is we're checking to see, you can put it down, you're checking to see how your thumbs change as he does this. You shouldn't have a whole lot of drastic movement when you do it. If you do, there's probably a whole lot of tightness going on in the glute medius. You ready for this side?
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to sit on the edge of the table. You're going to bear down like you're taking a poop.
Oh, yeah.
This is the Valsalva test, so you're literally going to have them sit like this on the edge of the table, and you're going to have them push down, bear down like they're taking a poop.
Oh.
Yep. So if they have a herniated disc or abdominal trauma, this is going to be a red flag for them. It'll cause them a lot of pain when they do this because they're increasing the interthecal pressure. Yeah, good job. You can relax now, Scott.
That was crazy.
Huh? Valsalva. Valsalva.
So Val was taking a poop.
Oh, I
Yeah.
can't wait to do that on like when I take
Valsalva,
this.
yeah.
Take a poop for me, please.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to have Scott do the Oppenheim test, which he's going to lay down.
Oppenheim.
Or Oppenheim.
I don't know, but it's so weird.
So if you have a metal edge, so if we have our reflex hammer, hold on, I'm going to reach behind you. So we'll have these out. So with these, all I'm going to do is I'm going to run this along the tibial crest. And he should have his shoes off for this one. You don't have to because your socks are on too. And it'll be hard to see.
Too late.
So all I'm going to do is run this.
I'm sorry, it's greedy.
So we're just going to run this up because we should see a reaction if we run it across his tibial crest with his toes. I have never had a really good reaction with this one, so I usually don't use this one.
What is this one?
Neurological. It's Oppenheim's test, so you're testing to see if the neurological reflexes are there. So you should see his toes move and flinch a little bit. What he reacted to when I did it was because I hit on a basically scar tissue buildup spot on his shin, so I found a weak spot. The bowstring test, athlete's going to be supine with his legs extended. I'm going to actually go ahead and make him do a passive straight leg raise. So I'm going to do it, relax. So I'm going to do it like this. And then if he doesn't have radiating pain, which we're going to say Scott said there's no radiating pain, I'm going to go ahead and flex his knee. Or I'm sorry, if he does have radiating pain, I'm going to flex his knee until it feels better. So maybe he says it feels better there. Or maybe when we got to here, he said, ow, that hurts. We're going to bend it there. So the goal is to get him all the way up to 90. He may not get that far. He may only get to here, and then we're going to start bending to see if we can release, so make it any better. You can apply pressure in the popliteal space right behind his knee, too, to see if that helps.
What's that one called?
Bowstring. So you're going to increase and decrease tension on the hamstring kind of thing because it's a bow.
So what are we going to do in the test? Do we just like, does someone go ow when we went to like a...
No. No,
Just
you
fake
can,
it.
you can
Okay.
explain, you're like, I'll raise them until they have pain, and when they have pain, I bend the leg. Okay. Babinski test, I'm going to run the metal edge of a neurological hammer along the plantar surface of the foot from the calcaneus to the forefoot. So I'm gonna go like this, and if Scott had his shoes off, we should see his toes splay. This is very commonly used in infants. You saw his toes move a little bit. Infants, they have really, really good Babinski reflexes. That's part of the APGAR that they do, and they'll run this up on the bottom of their toes, and their toes splay out really easily. The slump test, I'm gonna have Scott sit at the edge of the table, and he's basically gonna do just that. I'm gonna sit at the edge of the table. He's going to lean forward. Hold on. I have to hold Scott's head and chin. Whoa. Lean forward. Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and flex his neck and see if he has any changes of symptoms. And if that doesn't bother him, then we're gonna go back down. And I'm gonna say, go ahead and flex your right, or extend your right knee for me. And then I'm gonna do this again. Okay? Then I'll ask him one more time. We're gonna, no problem, no pain. Go ahead and put your foot out for me and pull your toes up. There we go. You're supposed to be slumping forward, by the way. Thank you. So, and if he has no pain, then we're okay. Because all of this is connected with the nerves. So one of those, if he's having nerve pain, sciatic nerve pain, you would see it. Yes, ma'am.
You just do one leg, not both.
You can do one leg at a time, but if they're saying it's on both legs, then you can do both. Anytime you do any kind of special test, you always do it on both sides. I only make you guys do it on one just so you know how to demonstrate it, but you would do it on both so you can compare good to bad. And then we get a skip for a while to the stork test. So subject is going to be standing, and I'm gonna have you scoot in front of me for a minute. Actually, I'm gonna have you face that way so you can see it from the side. So I'm gonna have the athlete standing, and I'm gonna put my hand right behind him so he doesn't fall backwards. I'm gonna ask him to lean back. So lean back into me. No, just your back. So you're gonna go like this. Okay? Good. All right. If he has no pain with that, then I'm gonna say, okay, what I'd like you to do now is grab your right knee and pull it up to your chest and do the same thing. Okay? And go back and do it with the other one. And do it again. Good. So there would be pain in the lumbar region with this one, so it's gonna be a low back pain. And then the Hoover test. This is our Faker's test. So I'm gonna have Scott lay down.
Baker's test?
Faker.
So if they don't, like,
People complaining of back pain will say, oh, it hurts, and they should have pain with this. If they have no pain with this, then we know that there's something going on, that they're faking it. So what I'm gonna do with Scott is I'm gonna stand down here and say, okay, Scott, you're gonna have to think a little bit about this one. I'm gonna raise your feet up for me. What I want you to do is you're gonna push this one down in the table, and you're gonna pull this one up into the sky. I'm gonna resist you while you do it, okay? All right, and go. Okay, and we're gonna swap and do it the other way. Go ahead. So with that, there's no reason why if they have a back pain problem that shouldn't hurt. If they can do that, one, the neurological thing is working because that's a complex requirement that we're making them do. Because
So
they
if
have to
it
think.
doesn't hurt, they're faking.
Right. Yeah. If it doesn't hurt, then there's probably nothing going on with them because it should light up something with
Is
that.
that for every back problem?
You know,
Alright.
you commonly see that. So that's it.
Say it again.
Thomas's test. Athlete is supine. Flip over, Scott. With knees bent at the end of the table, so scoot on down so your knees are hanging off the edge.
Oh man, that's bad.
Okay.
Doing all of
Yeah. I'm gonna have one hand between the lumbar lordotic curve and the tabletop, so I'm gonna stick my hand under his back. And then I'm gonna have, I'm gonna passively flex one of his legs to his chest, allowing the other leg to do its movement. So what I'm gonna have is I'm gonna put my hand, relax, there we go. And we're just gonna flex his leg up like so. We're gonna make sure that that back is going down against the table. I should feel pressure from it. Like right now, I can slide my hand underneath Scott's back, but as soon as I flex here, his back goes down to the table. If it doesn't, we've got some lordotic issues.
Did you feel my hip pop?
I did not that time.
I always
Scoot
pop.
back. This is Patrick's test, the Faber 4 test. Athlete is going to be supine with the foot of the involved side crossed over the opposite thigh. So this is literally, it's called the figure 4 test because it looks like his leg is a figure 4. So I'm going to take this leg and I'm going to put it right here.